How many of us notice that the devil never asked Eve to eat the fruit? I want you to hear what he says in the screw tape letters. He says, "It is not the screams in the ear of your patient that will prove most effective in convincing them to do your bidding." The patient, of course, would be the Christian. All right. It is the subtle whisper, not the screams, but the subtle whisper. You must be cunning and crafty, ingenious, but yet inconspicuous with your insinuations. Blessed Father, talking about the devil, is the master of this. Note how swiftly, albeit subtle, he was with his patient Eve. So shrewdly was he that she ate of the forbidden fruit, and he never as much as asked her to. Subtlety. Our Blessed Father relied on our holy trinity of passions by simply causing Eve to admire the fruit with her eyes, imagine its taste in her mind, and sense the wisdom in affirming her own wisdom as opposed to blindly obeying the enemies like a slave. Notice how he talks about the subtlety. How many of us notice that the devil never asked Eve to eat the fruit? He just simply caused her to look at it a little bit too long. And in looking at it, it created the desire in her. Notice what he talks about in the three things. Notice what the three things the Bible says is that she saw that the tree was good for food, that it was pleasant to the eyes, and it was a tree that was desired to make one wise. She saw in the tree qualities that on the outside look good, but on the inside are poisonous. So the question then for us is, what are some things that on the outside seem harmless, that on the outside seem like they are not sinful, but God said, don't touch it or don't eat it, don't partake in it. But because we see good with it in our eyes, because we think it'll make us wiser, we think that we can disregard God's commands, or that we are smart enough to make a decision on our own without acknowledging the Lord in all of our ways, as we talked about last week. But that's what the devil wants to do. And notice again, he is always very subtle.